Hi, this is Rock. We're going to continue with our exploration of indirect using indirect and concatenate together, or concat. So indirect concat is something that is so exciting, I use it everywhere I go. We'll continue with this, what we started with, the indirect. Indirect brings back London from K11, right? But let's say we want to build a choice list and concatenate those together. So let's say I will have a column here and we'll have the row. And let's do a drop down here. Data validation, list, and the source for the column is going to be this. And then we can have a source for the row, which is going to be this. And now what I want to do is use, instead of sole here and this one, I'm going to make this an indirect. And inside the indirect, we're going to have the concatenate function, or concat. So we've got indirect, concat, and then the first thing is going to be the column reference. And then the next thing is going to be the row reference. Close those two parentheses, hit enter. If I want to do Moscow, I've got L and then it's 11. And it brings back Moscow. If I want to do Stockholm, that's K16. So you see the power of the indirect concatenate. I can build the reference that I want. And it's not just that. It doesn't stop there. It's really amazing. Let's say I want to have multiple sheets here. I've got a bunch of different sheets with a bunch of different cities in here. What I want to do with this is add the tab in here. And then for this, I want a list of the tabs that are available. Let's just make this easy. I'm going to rename this tab 1, call this tab 2, call this tab 3, call this tab 4. And if I have over here tab 1, tab 2, and I grab this, then I can have tab over here. And here I can have the data validation list source be this, but I forgot, I need to have an exclamation point, which is how you build a reference to a different spreadsheet in a reference. So I'm going to put the exclamation point at the end of those. All right, now when I choose this, I can choose which tab I'm going to pull it from. But up here, what I'm going to do is include the tab reference before my column and row reference. So now this is saying tab 2 K16 is Stockholm. Tab 3 K16 is also Stockholm. But what I'm going to do to prove my point is put in here Stockholm 4, because this is tab 4. In tab 3, I'm going to say Stockholm 3. And in tab 2, I'm going to say Stockholm 2. And in tab 1, I will say Stockholm 1, because sometimes you have different sets of data on different tabs. Like I did with the small, medium, and large for the t-shirt sizing, you can have them on different tabs. But now, if I come in here and I choose tab 1, okay, I chose the wrong one. Let me use the Stockholm that's in J10. I guess Stockholm showed up multiple times, so I chose the wrong one. But I'm going to choose J10, and that's Stockholm 1. If I choose from tab 2, that's Stockholm 2. If I choose 3, that's Stockholm 3. And if I choose 4, that's Stockholm 4. I'm doing a drop down here, but there can be all kinds of different reasons. You can use a switch. You can combine this indirect concat with so many different things. Obviously, I'm getting too excited about it, and we'll just have to get there in the other videos, but there's so much you can do with this indirect concatenate and building a reference. It doesn't stop there as well. You can also, in addition to having different tabs, you can also be referring to different files that are on other places on your network. You can be building a reference to basically wherever you want it to point to. So that is indirect concatenate. We're going to have so much fun with it. And next we're going to look at offset. See you there.